The owner said, "I'd like to get home before midnight, so come with me, young man." I went with her into a dressing room and she said, "Put these on," pointing to clothes laid out on a table. There were very pretty pink nylon panties with plenty of lace, nylon stockings, a garter belt and, hanging up, were a pretty pink dress with a full skirt and a very full frothy white petticoat. "Put on the panties first, then put the garter belt around your waist like this," demonstrating. "You'll never get the stockings on without getting runs in them unless I help, so knock on the door when you have the panties on." She left. The petticoat was gorgeous. It was chiffon and caressed my legs. I went to the door and knocked. She came in and said, "Sit on that stool." I did as she directed and she promptly pulled up my petticoat and started to put on the stockings. It's perfectly natural. Those panties are so silky, there'd be something wrong with you if you didn't have that reaction. My face must have been crimson, but I said nothing. When she had the nylons on, she brought over a bra whose cups were filled with foam rubber and put it on. She then slid the dress over my head and pulled it down. "Look in the mirror," she said, "you actually look good in a dress. Let's go outside." She led me outside and my aunt, her friend's sister and daughter, and Sheila were looking expectantly. The two girls giggled and my aunt's friend told them to be quiet. "All right, now spin around," said the playwright. I did what she asked and I could feel the skirt and petticoat billowing up around me. "The skirt's too long," said the playwright. The owner said, "I have a similar dress with a shorter skirt," and she pulled me back to the dressing room. She put that one on and went back out. To make a long story short, I tried on 5 dresses until the playwright was satisfied. The playwright then said to her daughter, "Pull up his skirt." Ginny came over, bent down and pulled the skirt and petticoat way over my waist. Sheila said, "Oh la la," and all the women laughed. The playwright said, "The color of the panties are wrong. Do you have baby blue ones with a lot of lace?" Back into the dressing room and she handed me the blue panties. "Take off the garter belt first and then see if you can get the pink panties off without taking the stockings off. Put on the blue panties and the garter belt and knock on the door." I did as told and knocked and she came in and hooked up my nylons. "By the way, since I can't sell used panties, you can have the pink ones as a memento." She walked over to my clothes and stuck the panties in my pants pocket. "They're much prettier and feel a lot nicer than your boxer shorts." We went back out and I spun as told. The chiffon petticoat was very silky and caressed my legs as it settled from spinning. "Sheila's turn," said the playwright, as Sheila came over with a devilish grin on her face and yanked my skirt and petticoat way over my head and said, "Pretty panties." "That's perfect," said the playwright. "You're very handsome and look fabulous in that dress. Every woman in the audience will want to pull up your skirt and they will be thrilled to see how pretty your panties are." When I regained some semblance of composure, I said, "Can I get dressed now?" "Sure. There's a dress rehearsal on Friday night, too. The slacks and shirt you were wearing will be fine for the first scene you are in."